Hello, hello. This is Carrie with Lemia Fox Jewelry and Art. I have a little project that I would like to do. So I was at the dollar store the other day. I saw these packs of, they have these artist board. This came in a 3-pack, so there were 3 of them in the pack. And I thought, they look so awesome that they could totally be the front cover and the back cover of a book. So I picked them up. So these are 4x6, and they also had a 5x7. So, and I wanted to kind of do this tutorial and make a book cover using these. The nice thing about them is that they're already, they're pre-sized. I didn't have to do any cutting. I didn't have to rip a book apart. So what I'm doing first is I've taken and cut a piece of Tyvek. This is 4 inches wide by 6 inches tall. I've also cut this is actually paper towel roll. So I've cut down my paper towel roll to the size that I want it. I'm going to glue my Tyvek onto my paper towel roll. I like to use the paper towel roll because it gives a slight curve to the spine without any effort. That's the quickest and easiest way to make a curved spine book. Obviously, I was just a little bit off on the measurement of my Tyvek, and I had to cut a little bit off. So now I'm going to glue these pieces together. So I'm going to put a bead of glue right here on this edge. Okay. Then I'm going to put a bead of glue on this edge. That's how I like to do it. Because then I know for sure that I'm not over. I'll just do a little bit more. I'm not going to be over on this side, and I'm not going to be over on this side. So now I'm going to take these, and I leave a little bit of space in between. There's probably about there's about a little bit more than 1/8 of an inch there. So that's about where it goes. In the interest of time, I decided to fast forward through this part. Obviously, you're just doing the same thing that you did on the other side. That is on there. Now. I'm going to put my spine piece on here. In general, I usually put the spine piece on after I've completed the covers. In this case, since I knew I was going to be painting and wanted to have continuity, I decided to put the spine piece on so that I could paint it together. In this case, I'm using a 5x8 inch piece of muslin to give it plenty of room on both sides and up on the top and the bottom. I am using Fabrifix, which usually people don't use because it leaks through. What I have found is that when you put your Fabri-Tac on or Fabrifix on and smooth it down, that it usually doesn't have a problem. I've had lots of success using this tip of just smoothing down and making sure that there's no big glops of Fabri-Tac and it has been successful. I've put together many books using this technique. Something else to note is that this is approximately a 2-inch spine. So I'm going to start with the spine and gently lay this down as evenly as I possibly can. And as you can see, the glue has not come through, so you can't see any spots. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put some in the ditch. So we're gonna put a big gullop in here. And again, I'm going to try to make sure that it's in there pretty evenly. Once I've secured the fabric to the spine, I like to make sure to get the fabric into the little bit in between the spine and the cover. And then I'm going to glue this down. Again, making sure that I don't glob it up. Just making sure that there's a good even layer down there. And now that I've secured the fabric to the spine and the part between the spine and the cover, I'm going to go ahead and adhese the fabric down to the covers. You may notice that my muslin isn't exactly straight. I just kind of put things on skittywampus, and I don't let that stress me out. I'm just that way. I kind of go with the flow. So, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm sure doing it. So, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm going to go ahead and pop these down in here. So wrap the book basically, and then it will be finished both sides. Okay, so here is our book. Ta-da! Let's see, we might want to do it this way. We can do it either way. So here is the beginning of our book. Now, the basic book front is done and it's ready to be painted or whatever we're gonna do with this to make it cute. I was hoping to make this a video including the decorative process, but that didn't happen. So I hope you join me for the next video, and I will show you how I decided to decorate this little album. We'll see you then. Bye.